So you watch TV? I know you know those things. You watch TV, don't you?
I watch a little bit of TV.
Is it weird to you though? I mean, the junior year part. I mean, just out of nowhere, all of a sudden junior year and your name's up there.
It's a little odd. I mean, there's been plenty of great players who've been juniors who've got a lot of, great preseason accolades. But me, I mean, I just take it as I'm a vet right now. I'm one of the older guys on the team, so I don't really consider myself, a junior. I just consider myself a veteran, and it's my job to do my job first, and then help young guys along the way. So as long as I'm doing my job, and as long as they could be a freshman, but as long as they're doing their job, I hold them high in my regards.
How much did you learn from Sue last year to help you to kind of handle the attention you're getting this year?
I mean, he gave me some pointers about it. He told me to expect it and, just get ready for it. But as far as, just tell me, as far as, coaching me, if you will, he didn't have to do any of that. But he told me to expect it. And, I just told him that if it should come, it should come. It is what it is. So it's not a big deal to me.
What kind of things have you kind of focused on in the game, whether maybe in the weight room in the off season? What do you want to get better at? Where can you get better?
I can get better at any facet of the game. In this off season, I've been working on every little thing in my game. I like to think that I use my speed, but this year I'm trying to. Of course, I'm trying to become more stronger, but I'm also working on my speed because I know that's my strongest asset. But it's just every little thing of my game I'm trying to improve on. But the biggest thing is probably my leadership. Last year I didn't have to do much talking. I didn't have to do any of that because I was the youngest guy on the line. So, and then coming into this year, I'm going to be one of the older ones. So it's going to be my job to lead the younger guys along into their development. And as far as game situations, I'm going to be looked on, to not shoulder the load, but to be one of the guys who get it started up front.
Does that get a little bit more pressure on you with that?
No, I mean, it's expected. You got to play at a high level every single snap, and if you don't do that, you're going to get beat. So I'm just going to take the same approach. So I'm just going to talk a little more during games, at points of the game when, Sue and I had a conversation or Barry and I had a conversation. It's just my job now to start, talking with whether it be Baker, Terrence, Thad, or Cam or Jason, whoever's going to be next to me. It's just going to be my job to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Jared, when you look back at last season, the Baylor game was your coming out party. What did that game do for your confidence? 5 sacks, 7 tackles for loss.
No, it just, I've always been a confident player, and I've always trusted in my abilities. But after that, I kind of it not really heightened my. It kind of gave me more expectation of myself. I didn't really look on it and say, oh yeah, I did this and I'm great. But it really raised my bar because I saw what I can do and I get one-on-one opportunities. And if I take advantage of it, it really benefits the defense. So I raised my bar personally as a player, just to do that, try and do that every single game, and that's what we did up front anyway. But it definitely, gave me the confidence knowing that I can, be capable of a game like that. And I mainly like that because it helps out my teammates. If guys want to focus on me, it gives Sue a one-on-one opportunity. It was Pierre one-on-one or Barry. So it was mainly for the fact that it benefited the entire defensive line that I really credit that.
You guys lost Sue and you lost Larry, but I mean, last year you were one of the best defenses in the country. How good can this team be on defense this year?
We can be as good as we want to be, as long as we keep, we stay on the process and keep getting better every single day. The sky's the limit for us. So, but we got to take it day by day, step by step, rep by rep, just all the little things. We got to take them one at a time. And if we should skip on one of those, our progress may stall and we may not be the unit that we want to be. So we just got to take the little things in stride and take them one at a time. And if we do that, leading up to the first game, I believe we can be as good as we want to be.
What's it going to take for Bo to be completely 100% happy? A shutout every game? I mean, negative yardage? You're there every day in practice. I mean, what's it going to take? We're always striving for perfection, and you're never going to be perfect. There's always going to be something that you can improve on, and whether it be the littlest thing, we're perfect through 3 and 9/10 of the game. There's always going to be one little thing that needs to be corrected, and just Coach Bo holds us at such a high standard that it's crucial to get those little things corrected, because then you do, of course, you do a lot better, but. There's always something little, whether it be little or big, that needs to be corrected, and it's the perfectionist in Coach Bo and us as a unit that really makes us, from here to here. So I credit Coach Bo for that.
Jared, talk about the Big 12 going through unanimous pick. I've got 19 started back. the expectations for you guys, how high are
Well, we set, the highest expectations, for ourselves, but we know that, those expectations, if we don't take it day by day, then we're not going to reach them. So right now we can set, expectations for ourselves, but really we got to go out and, set expectations for ourselves daily. I mean, I'm going to do this today, I'm going to do this today, and you got to go out and do it to make yourself better as a player. And when players start, doing that on a daily basis, the team improves, and if we can keep doing that every single day throughout the season, we can be at, our ultimate goal at the end.
What is the ultimate goal? Have you guys talked about goals and got together and set a few goals for the year?
Well, right, we haven't got it together as a union council and decided goals, but of course it's always you want to win it all, and you want to win, whether it be a national championship or a conference championship. But it's only, you only know 2 teams make it there, and you got to do the little things to be one of those 2 teams. So we can't just expect to make it there. We know we got to do every little thing we can to get there, and of course we want to be at the national conference championship, all the championships. But we know we got to put in the work and do the little things in order to be even, in the same ballpark to get to that position.
You're the only guy here that's going to be here again next year. This is the first time we've talked to you since that whole conference fiasco. I mean, just personally making that switch, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, it's like, as far as the player standpoint, it's not going to affect us at all. The biggest difference for us is just going to be the change of scenery when we go on the road, and we're just going to be preparing for different teams. But I mean, we prepare for a different team every week, so really it's not going to change us at all. Just we're going to be going different places to play. So and I mean, we trust in the administration that they made the right decision. Not just for us, but for the whole university. So we can't do anything but support Coach Osborne, Coach Bo, and anybody in the decision making. We just got to support them because our business is strictly on the field, and we can't really worry about anything else.
What kind of atmosphere?
Stamp on how you leave in the Big 12 going out?
It'd be great. We'd like to win a conference championship no matter what, whether it be, leaving the Big 12 or just becoming a part of the Big 12. Conference championship is equally as great as, no matter what the circumstance.